You know that feeling when everyone around you is laughing, relaxed, just living, and you're sitting there, scanning the room, waiting for something to go wrong? Or someone gets quiet, and instantly you think, that's my fault. If that sounds familiar, psychology has an answer. And it's not what you think. You didn't just grow up, you were forced to grow up, and your brain never got the memo that childhood is over. Here are 5 strange behaviors that prove it. Most people think growing up too fast makes you mature, responsible, strong. But here's what they don't tell you. It doesn't just make you an adult early. It rewires your nervous system. It changes how you think, how you react, how you connect with people. And the wildest part? You probably don't even realize you're doing it. Let's break it down. Picture this. You walk into a party. Everyone's vibing, music's playing, people are talking, laughing. But within 30 seconds, you've already clocked it. Someone's faking their smile. 2 people in the corner aren't actually friends. The host is stressed, but pretending they're not. You didn't try to notice this, you just did. Psychologists call this hypervigilance. And if you grew up too fast, your brain learned to do this automatically. The root cause. When you're a kid in an unstable environment, maybe a parent who is unpredictable, explosive, or emotionally absent, your survival depends on reading the room. You learn to watch faces, listen to tone, feel the energy shift before anything bad happens. As an adult, that skill doesn't go away. You still scan, you still analyze, you still brace for impact, even when there's nothing coming. It's not anxiety, it's not paranoia. It's a survival reflex that never turned off. Most people see this as emotional intelligence, but you know the truth. You're doing it because somewhere deep down you still feel like you have to. Let's say a friend texts you, "Hey, can we talk later?" Immediately, your brain spirals. Did I do something wrong? Are they mad at me? What do I need to fix? Even if they were just asking a simple question. Or maybe someone at work seems off and suddenly you're the one trying to cheer them up, calm them down, make everything okay, even though no one asked you to. This is called emotional caretaking. It shows up in people who had to manage an adult's emotions as a kid. Maybe you had a parent who was depressed, angry, or emotionally unstable. You learned early, if you could just keep them calm, you'd be safe. You became the emotional regulator. The reality. Now, as an adult, that pattern is hardwired. When someone's upset, your nervous system treats it like a threat. But here's the brutal truth. You're not responsible for how other people feel. You never were. Not as a kid, and not now. Think about the last time you had a genuinely peaceful day. No drama, no problems, just calm. Did you enjoy it? Or did you feel weird? Like something was about to go wrong? Like the quiet was suspicious? If you grew up in chaos, your nervous system learned that chaos is normal. Safety became the exception, not the rule. Psychologists call this hyperarousal. It keeps your brain in survival mode 24/7. You stay busy, you overwork, you create problems to solve. Because your nervous system doesn't know how to exist without stress. Relaxation doesn't feel like relief. It feels like the calm before the storm. Your body is doing exactly what it was trained to do. Stay alert, stay ready. Because safety, in your experience, has never been permanent. 6. Micro-validation. I know this is heavy. If you're feeling it right now, that's okay. You're not alone in this. Take a breath. We're halfway through. If these first 3 hit home, the next 2 are going to make a lot of things make sense. Be honest. When's the last time you asked someone for real help? Emotional support, vulnerability, letting someone carry something for you. When you grow up too fast, you learn one core lesson. The only person you can rely on is yourself. Maybe the adults in your life were inconsistent or checked out, so your brain adapted. Psychologists call this defensive self-reliance. It's not confidence, it's protection. Because if you don't need anyone, no one can let you down. The consequence. As an adult, this isolates you. You carry everything. You say, "I'm fine," even when you're drowning. Because deep down, you still believe that needing people makes you weak. But self-reliance isn't strength when it's coming from a wound. Real strength is letting people in, even when it's terrifying. You're the friend people vent to. You notice when someone's struggling, even when they're smiling. You hold space, you comfort, you validate. But when it comes to your own pain, you lock it down, you minimize it. You give the rehearsed answer. "Yeah, I'm good." This is empathy with emotional concealment. You learned early that your emotions were inconvenient. Maybe they were ignored, or you were told to stop being dramatic. So you became the emotional support for everyone else, while burying your own needs so deep you forgot they existed. You give endlessly, but you never take. You listen to everyone, but you don't speak. Somewhere along the way, you internalize the belief that your pain doesn't matter as much as everyone else's. But it does. If you recognized yourself in even one of these behaviors, I want you to hear this. You're not broken. You're not damaged. You're adapted. Everything you do, the hypervigilance, the people-pleasing, the self-reliance, the hidden pain, it all made sense once. It kept you safe when safety was rare. But here's the hard truth. What protected you then might be limiting you now. You don't have to stay in survival mode forever. You don't have to carry everything alone. You don't have to earn the right to rest. Growing up too fast wasn't your choice. But healing? That can be. Finally, if this hit home, I need to know, which behavior called you out the hardest? Drop a number 1 through 5 in the comments. No judgment, just validation. And if you know someone who needs to hear this, send it to them. Hit subscribe if you want more psychology breakdowns like this. We're just getting started.